How's everyone doing today? It's your boy White Drizzle. I'm just going to be doing a review of Fortnite and the popular game PlayerUnknown Battleground. Now we're going to have some Fortnite gameplay in the background, but don't let that fool you. I'm not going to be biased towards either of the games. I'm going to give you an honest review on both the games. We're going to start with the first topic, and that's going to be the quality of the game. Visual effects, very important for a game. I think PUBG has the more appealing visual effects by far. They're more appeasing to me, and they make the game more enjoyable to play. However, Fortnite's cartoony feel is really unusual, and I think it brings like a more fun type game. I don't know how to explain it. It makes it more of a fun game to play. Just given how it's not realistic. It's more of like, oh, like me and my friends are playing Fortnite. It's gonna be like more fun, not intense. PUBG visual effects make it slightly more intense, in my opinion. It makes a more intense game, and if you want to play an intense game and you want to just have a great time, you're going to play PUBG. It's a lot more serious, a lot more communication. Meanwhile, in Fortnite, you could run and gun for 20 minutes and come in first place. And the second part is we're going to be talking about variety. Now, PUBG has a good amount of vehicles, and even has vehicles to start, which I think is awesome. So maybe this could be transportation, but Fortnite doesn't have anything like that. You have to run everywhere, but the map's slightly smaller, so I don't know. I think in Fortnite it's easier to get from point A to point B, but in PUBG, if you have a vehicle, that becomes literally a joke. You can get across the map in like a minute. But PUBG has been out longer, so we'll see. But they also added a new map. Something Fortnite only lacks is they only have one map at the moment. So we'll see if they end up adding a new map or what they're going to do about that. But right now they only have one map. But the one thing I like about PUBG when I go on is I'm like, ooh, am I going to get this map or that map? It makes it more exciting when you're in the queue. And we're going to talk about guns. Now, this is a pretty important topic because it separates the two games completely. Now, Fortnite goes by a tier-based gun where you go from, I think, legendary, unique, all the way down to common. PUBG, however, goes by a modification base where you have scopes, magazines, extended mags, crap like that. And I have to say, based off this, I'm going to give it to Fortnite because I think it's more interesting the type of tiers you get, and it makes it more exciting when you're opening up a chest, like, ooh, am I going to get this tier or that tier? PUBG, however, is pretty cool. You can modify your guns, and I do give them credit there. And it's only a slight advantage to Fortnite just because I think the tier system's pretty cool in my opinion. But PUBG definitely, the modifications would put it over the top, but I just think the tiers makes the game more exciting, and I think in this game specifically I have a legendary scar, which helps me, but modifications, tiers, they're both overpowered, and it's a part of the game. There's got to be some sort of luck to the game, so I'm going to give that to Fortnite right there. I'm not really keeping track. I'm just going to let you guys decide at the end what you guys think which game's better, because I get a lot of comments too where it's like, oh, I want this game, oh, I want that game. I'm going to give you my honest opinion on both. And this next topic I'm going to talk about is a personal opinion, but I'm going to be talking about enjoyment. And I'm going to have to give Fortnite the enjoyment section only because what I said before is PUBG is more intense. It's a lot more realistic, a lot more intense. You feel like you get sucked into the game. Now, if you want to get sucked into the game and feel like that, by all means, it's going to be a fun game for you. But me personally, I want to slap up Fortnite for a live stream. I just want to have fun on it. I don't want to focus on winning. I could care less. But when I load up PUBG, like, all I want to do is win. I do not want to lose. And the next topic is connectivity. Now I'm just making up topics as I go, to be completely honest. Like, I have a direction of where I want to go with this video, but I'm going to add connectivity for a specific reason, and I got to give PUBG this 100%, only because Fortnite, the one thing I hated that they did was they combined PS4 and PC players. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's absolutely idiotic, straight up idiotic to do something like that, because you're giving an advantage to another console or another sort of gamers. And yeah, they added like you can use a keyboard and mouse, but how many people are going to do that? Now I'm playing against PS4 players on the PC, and then they're playing against PC players. There's sort of an advantage that goes to either side. I might shoot better on a controller, but I don't have a controller with me. I know everyone's going to make the argument, well, like, you can play with either or for both, but I just think there's some sort of disadvantage for people that may not be able to. It is a free game after all, which I think is unfair, because if it's a free game, you don't want to, maybe someone doesn't have enough money to buy a controller or something like that. Get like a top tier controller or a keyboard and mouse. Because I'm going to be honest, keyboard and mouse is probably a lot easier to shoot with than a controller, because you have a higher sensitivity and easier to rotate around. Now, if someone doesn't have enough money for a keyboard and mouse, they're stuck with a controller and have a disadvantage. So I don't think that was smart to combine two types of games together per se, and I was really disappointed when they did that. But this last topic that I'm going to say is economy wise. The one thing that I love about PUBG that Fortnite doesn't have, and you guys know I'm a CSGO YouTuber, that's how I started out, so I'm a little biased here, but PUBG has a buying and selling marketplace where I could buy skins for my character and sell them, clothes I should say. I could buy clothes and resell them. Fortnite, however, you have to pay $20 for a gingerbread skin, which I think is an absolute ripoff, number one. And two, like, who in their right mind is going to be like, oh, I'm going to buy a gingerbread skin with $20. Now, don't get me wrong, if you did it, that's awesome, but to me, that's like 2 meals. I don't know, at least in PUBG, it can be an investment, and you could save up, and you could buy and sell and save your money and get something more, and you could gamble with it. It's just more fun. In an economic sense, PUBG is a lot better. If you're looking to make money, go for PUBG. If you're looking to have fun, Fortnite. But if you're looking to have a great time with your friends, go Fortnite. If you're looking to have a serious time with your friends and try to finish first place, go for PUBG. But at the end of this video, I want you guys to realize I'm biased based off what I've played and what I personally enjoy. PUBG is a great game, and I'm addicted to it just as much as Fortnite, but it's a lot more seriousness that comes with it. And you guys will probably agree with that. Fortnite's more fun. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and peace.